We have the 250 class here right now. The way the 250 class shapes up, it was Dylan Ferrandis picking up the win today with a 1-1. It was Aaron Plessinger finishing second, and Mitchell Harrison finished third. The championship points now look like this. Aaron Plessinger has 415 points. Alex Martin has 337. Justin Cooper's in third with 291, and Dylan Ferrandis has moved up into fifth in points with 254.
Where's the helmet? Yeah, next weekend. I'm wearing it. John has it.
Would like to start the press conference. The first question being Dylan Ferrandis. Moto number one, you came out there, no one took a sighting lap. What was your take on the opening laps here at Unadilla?
For me, it's something that I'm used to with all the experience from the Europe. We did that many times, like on Saturday where we have the qualifying race. Sometimes we didn't ride the qualifying race and straight to the race on Sunday. So I'm used to, but it's okay. Track was not so much different than in practice. Was just a little water everywhere. But I was surprised that I was in the truck and listening the rain all the morning, and I was like scared we're gonna ride in a big pool, and definitely the track today was good. We was really lucky. The dirt here is awesome when it's raining, and I think it was a good day of racing.
Next question for Aaron Plessinger. This morning, I'm sure you had a bit of a heads up that you're going to be selected, but today you accepted officially to be on the Motocross of Nations team. You said that if you were on the team, you were dyeing your hair red, white, and blue. How long till we see that look?
I don't know. I might bring it out at Ironman. We'll see. I got a photo shoot there, so I might make it happen. We'll see when we get there. I might surprise some people.
Next question for Dylan. Second moto, your teammate gets the lead for a moment. At that point, you wouldn't have won the overall. He would have picked it up. So you guys had a great race back in that far corner. Take us through a little bit of that.
Yeah, definitely. It was really such a big racing for the three of us. I find the opportunity to pass Mitchell, and I go on the line that was nobody take it, and was only mud, and the two guys passed me. So after was a big battle of three, and I know that if AP win and I finish second, he grabbed the overall, and he grabbed too much overall this year. So I really want it, and I did everything I can for pass him again, and he opened a little bit the door, and I just go for it, and that's worked. So really happy about it.
Mitchell Harrison, a very strong ride today. Your afternoon was, you started up front. Tell us what it's like to have 39 of the best in the business chasing you.
It's a great experience. I felt that I had the capabilities of winning that moto. Unfortunately, a lapper got in my line as soon as I was in it. But these guys were riding phenomenal, and I felt the pressure, definitely. But it's just a great feeling to be up front with those guys and winning, and I love it.
I'd like to open it up now to questions from the media.
Dylan and Aaron, you got to battle, but it seems like that's like the first time. How many times have you battled this year? Even though you've both been up front, oddly, I don't feel like it's happened much.
Yeah, a little bit in Southwick in the first few laps. We had a good battle also.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. We don't get a battle often, but when we do, it's pretty cool. I like racing this guy. Yeah, it's pretty gnarly when we battle, and he's a really good rider, so I like riding with him.
Aaron, normally you're really good in the mud races, but because you have this points lead now, was your approach even a little bit different? Like the goal today, I'm sure, was not to have it be a disastrous day as opposed to just win. Did that run through your mind?
A little bit. It was back there. It was pretty far back there though. I definitely wanted to win today, but Dylan was riding really, really good, and I don't think there was any stopping him today.
Mitchell, just give us an update on your progress. You missed the first couple rounds. You're coming around. Do you feel like today you're right where you want to be? Is there still progress to be made where you can do even better?
It's taken me a while to come back from my injury. I thought I would be up the pace like I was at preseason, I still think there is a little more progression to come. I still don't feel like I'm at my full potential. And, hopefully by Buzz Creek and Ironman, I'll feel like myself again and, really contend for the wins in these dry races instead of just a mud race.
Just take me through the second moto, Mitchell. There was pressure being applied the whole time, but you were really fighting for it. So what was that second moto like, leading with these guys pushing you?
It was exciting. I never felt squirrely or like trying to push myself too hard like I've done in the past. I just held my focus, hit my lines how I know I can, and every time they got on me, I just was calm and cool and collected, and got the lead back out, and unfortunately I went down. These guys were right on me to capitalize on that mistake.
Hey, Dylan, how distracting was that number plate when it's bouncing around in front of you?
Was every left corner was touching my boot. Yeah, I don't know what happened. The guy was walking so hard between the moto with all the mud, and especially when you make a podium on first moto, you have the bike go first there on the podium, so they lose a little bit time. So yeah, it was pretty rough day for the mechanic guy. I can tell you there was when they did the gate on the second moto, they was just tired and yeah. But it's happened, and they make a really good job. Unfortunately, they make a small mistake on my front plate, but it's okay. No problem. It didn't make me nervous or anything.
Hey, Dylan, did you stop for goggles in the first moto? Because your goggles look clean, but you never lost the lead. So did you do like a sneak pit stop that no one saw?
No, I didn't do a pit stop. I had some more secret technique, and that's work. That's what really worked really good.
Okay. You gonna leave it a secret?
I can tell you if you ask me. Yeah.
I'd
It's
leave
not
it a
gonna be a
secret.
secret anymore.
I'd leave it a secret.
I just wear two goggles on one. Like I wear my first goggle and the second goggle on the first. I mean, definitely on the first one. And I mean we can see really good, and it's not a problem. And I mean, I did maybe 10 laps before take off my first goggle, and my second was just perfect with a 28 tear off. So it was just a dream.
All right, Aaron, coming to the race, did you get more sleep here than you got in the previous week or two?
I've actually been sleeping pretty good. Jake, he loves his sleep. He only wakes up once a night pretty much to eat, and that's about it. He's been pretty chill so far. I hope it stays like that.
How fortunate were you that this happened during the break? Because you had to start sweating it. I was thinking that this was going to collide with the race weekend. You had to be relieved.
Yeah, I was definitely relieved, and it couldn't have happened in more of a perfect time. It happened 11:30 on Monday after Washougal, so I had a week to spend with him, and that was. I don't think it could have happened at a more perfect time.
Hey, Dylan, you had some good rides last year, but definitely this year with 2 overall wins, it's better. So just talk about your progress in your second year here in the States.
It's, like you say, it's just more experience here in America, more racing with all the guys, with the industry, with the planning that the America use compared to Europe. It's just everything better and better weekend after weekend. The last 2 races for me was not easy, but I think it's the way that the American planning is. Like we have only 1 day, 2-time practice of 15 minutes. It goes so fast, and the time between is short. And I just need to get more used to, because in GP we ride on Saturday with practice, with time qualifying, with qualifying race. On Sunday we have the warm up, so we know the track perfectly for the moto. And that's what I'm a little bit struggling here in America with, and especially on a track so difficult like Millville or also here in Unadilla. The track, like, it's for remember every line, every corner, it takes time. And the guy who used to ride on the track with since so many years, and me not. So it's just that. But I mean, now I know every track, and I'm getting more comfortable with that that planning, and it's more easier weekend after weekend. And it's just we all walking every week, and it's just payoff.
And Mitchell, do you have next year set, or is this like something to prove that you get a ride for next year? What's your deal yet? Do you know?
I do not know. So getting this podium really helps me out. I know that I am capable of getting podiums, and so let's sign me up. Come on.
Next question from the media. Last question then will be for the two Yamaha riders, obviously, as we wrap up this season. You guys will actually meet one more time in October, and that'll be a slightly different environment. Aaron, you go first. What's your take on being selected and what it's going to be like to take on Dylan, who will be the defending champ?
It'll definitely be tough. Yeah, I mean, I'm stoked to get to go. It's my first time going and my first time ever attending one too. So it's going to be exciting and can't get wrapped up in it. But you know, I'm gonna try my best, and it's going to be tough. But I think we can hang with these guys.
Do Michigan proud.
It's going to be wild.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome to be selected for the nation, for the team. So, I mean, I did it in 2014 in Latvia, and I can say to Aaron that the 250 rider is the most important of the team because we have to do the job. I mean, the guy in 450s, they can start in front and do top 3, top 5 easy. For us, it's just a rough day, and it's gonna be not easy with the 450 and yeah. But I think the win is the real win in nation come from the 250 rider. So it's gonna be interesting because we're battling all the season together, and we're gonna have to battling one more time because I really think the America versus France will be awesome battle.
I guess the final question will be for Mitchell Harrison. You're a Michigan guy. Are you going to be attending the event, checking out your home state? I know you now call California home.
I do not call California my home. We'll never. I'm in Claremont at Alden's, but I would love to. So we'll see what happens. But that's going to be a huge party. Yeah, I'd love to.
You should come.
Yeah, I'll go with you.
Okay.
Can you spot me a ride?
You can stay with me.
I will babysit.
I'll bring my camper.
Yeah. Okay. I'll definitely stay with you. B lot. Park it there.
All right.
Sounds like we have your answer.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, thank you very much for your time, folks. This is the top 3 in the 250 class. We hope to see you all in Budds Creek, Maryland in 1 week.